everyone, this is Tony from her Homestead Skills. Actually, I think it's just early afternoon right now. It's been an extremely busy and productive day. I have peeled more potatoes and chipped them, well, cut them into little cubes, and they are on the dehydrator. As well as that, I have done 5 loads of laundry. You know, one of those chores we don't talk about, but it has to be done. And I've also put another pot of chicken stock on, and we'll be shredding the meat off those carcasses soon and making more, canning up more chicken stock. I'm going to keep doing that while I can. Mark has stopped consuming it on a daily basis, which is good, but we still use it for cooking here and there. But I see no harm in building up a supply over the summer in case he goes through that process again next winter. The other thing is, I decided I'd go to my garden. I haven't gone there for a few days. It has been, well, actually I went to Mark's fishing spot with him yesterday to check out the camping sites, and we've determined which one we want. There's a waterfront one that he could spend the day fishing if he chooses. So there's a whole row of them along the water that might be available. So that's a good sign. It's still a bit cool. I'll probably wait for another month before we book a few days there, and that's going to be a test environment for me. I haven't been camping in probably 40 years. Don't know if I like it, but we'll see. We'll see. And okay, when I went to the garden, cleaned up a lot of weeds, and there is a young lady working a new plot. She's a new lady. We try to be friendly and get to know each other, and I walked over and I said, "You know what, those plants that you have there, do you know what they are?" And she said, "No." She said she's been pulling them out and throwing them away. And I said, "Well, those are horseradish, and if you don't want them, I'll take some off your hands." And she said, "Help yourself." So I will always scrounge for a good healthy plant if I can get it for free, and why not? So I dug up about 4 or 5 plants and replanted them in my own plot, and I brought one root home, and today I'm going to make some horseradish. Now, I'm no lover of horseradish, but Mark is, so I'm going to make it for him. Okay, and I'll show you the process that I'm going to go through to make it. Okay, so I have got my little mixer here to shred it. I've got a small amount of water, a small amount of vinegar, and we'll just put those in as we process it, and a little bit of salt. And those are the ingredients, all the ingredients you need. So I have my root, and I have washed it, and now I'm just going to peel it, and actually it peels quite easily just with a potato peeler. I thought it would be a little bit harder than that, but it isn't. And I asked Mark if this is terribly hot, and he said yes it is, and he'd love it if I made it for him. And I said, I guess I shouldn't taste it then. And he says, no, if you do, just take the smallest amount. He knows I'm not fussy on anything terribly hot. Okay. So we want to peel all the outer. And what I'm going to do right now is cut some of this into chunks. It isn't a large root, but I didn't want to make a large amount anyway. So this should be adequate for his needs, and we could make it fresh for him when he wants it again. Yes, I'm told you should be careful that it's more pungent than onions for the eyes, so. Okay, then we just want to get this into this mixer and shred it up. And I understand you add just a teaspoon or so of water. Now, which one is water? Yeah, that one is. Okay. So I'm going to start off with a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of water. And I'm going to first drop it. Oh, oh yes. Mark is definitely going to like this, but I'm going to have to be very careful here. Now I'm going to puree. Oh no, definitely want to add more water to that. I have to keep my distance. And I think I still want to add some more water, but not much. And there's no way that I am going to taste test this. Okay, I think I'm more than satisfied with the result of that. Perhaps I even put too much water, and I may drain just a little bit out of it. Okay, I did drain a little bit of the water out because it seemed a bit too moist, and I have yet to add the vinegar to it. Okay, vinegar and a little bit of salt. Since this is a small amount, I'm just going to go easy on that. I guess I could put that on the mixer one last time to mix everything in. I'm done with it. So now it's just going to go into my little mason jar, and Mark can taste test it to his heart's content. And if you think that cutting onions is hard on the eyes, don't try doing this. Hopefully you'll be happy. Okay, if you like horseradish, apparently making your own is the way to go. That little jar is extremely potent. It's more potent than any horseradish I've ever seen coming out of the store, and I'm not going to even attempt to taste that. This is Mark's area, not mine. I'm no lover of horseradish or hot things at all, but I have no objection to making it for him. And I have, now let's see, I have planted about 4 or 5 plants, and the girl said that if she digs up more, she would give them to me. And awesome, awesome. I will have horseradish for Mark anytime he wants some fresh, except of course.
Okay, now Tony's made some horseradish, homemade, and Tony doesn't like hot or spicy foods, so she's asked me to sample it. I'm just going to take a little bit on a spoon and see what it's like. It certainly smells good. Well, it's cleared my sinuses, but my scalp isn't about to tighten up and pull my hair up. But, yeah, it's pretty good horseradish.
Is that better than store-bought?
Oh, yeah, it's far better than anything I've ever bought in a store.
Okay, cool.
And I bought some pretty good stuff in the stores when you get out of the supermarkets and out of the delis. So.
Well, I've got more in the ground.
Good.
So whenever you want some more fresh stuff, we can make it up for you.
So we'll be having some roast beef, right now and also in the fall.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Mark.
Take care.
Okay, well, I have made other condiments in the past. I think I have a video on how to make mustard, which has gone over well. Anyone that's tasted it has really enjoyed it. I've also made ketchup, so this is the 3rd condiment and probably the easiest to make and the one I probably will never eat. Okay, this is Tony from Her Homestead Skills. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one. Have a great day.